everybody's doing great. Welcome to 2024 in the Delta Club. Glad that you guys are here. You're going to start seeing some good stuff at these meetings. I'm telling you, you're not going to want to miss this. We did the survey. We got some feedback from you guys, and, well, here we go. We got a lot of help doing this. I want to thank all of our board of directors for making this kind of stuff happen because it's a team effort. We all have little ideas and stuff, but it takes the team to have the dream. So thank you, board of directors. Thanks, Randy, for letting us come over here. Can we hear a round of applause for Randy? This is awesome. Thank you very much. Very appreciated because, frankly, we didn't have a place to go. All right, so we're going to call the meeting to order and want to recognize that, first off, I'm Ty McMahon. I'm KX4MQ. You guys have elected me to be your president for this year, so thank you for that. Your vice president is Mr. NS4E, Joe Plunk from Germantown. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the rest of the board. All right, just want to make sure a couple things here. I want to make sure that you guys sign in. Does anybody know where the sign-in sheet is?
When you come in the door?
Yes. You win the brownie points for today. You get a snack off the table. And 5 points. I'll give you some heat shrink too at the end. So do that. The survey, if you want to fill that out, you can see Mr. Plunk. He does have the survey. There's a little QR code. So I think we've got some. If you want to just fill it out manually, that's cool. You can do it. Or if you want to take your phone app, we just want to get feedback. Did you like the meeting? Was it good? Was it not? Just like when you go to the restaurant, right? Thumbs up, thumbs down. We want to make sure what we're doing is what you guys are interested in. That's the whole point of us getting together. All right. What I want to do is this. There's a lot of folks here. Some people you know. Some people you might not know. I want to take about 2 minutes, just quick, look around you, and we're going to do this kind of like they do at the Baptist church where you stand up and shake some hands. So I want to take a couple minutes, reach out to the folks that are next to you, shake some hands, introduce yourself. We want to get people that might be new here, or folks maybe that you don't know, just shake some hands and say, hey. We want this to be a warm place that people want to come and visit. So just take a couple seconds, like these guys that just came in, and just say, hey.
Hey, y'all bet. How long have you been married? How many?
Hello, people. I'm Becky.
Good evening, sir. So far. Nice to meet you.
Okay, guys. Welcome back to the meeting. Hope you got a chance to shake some hands and say hi, grab the snack. I want to make this a nice, friendly environment. So, getting back to the business meeting, we do have a couple of things that we're supposed to do. And usually, we would go and read the secretary's minutes and treasurer's report.
I make a motion to accept the minutes and the treasurer report as published. All right.
We've got a second. We've got a motion from Am to accept the meeting minutes and the treasurer's report as published in Sparks. We have a second by Jeff Krause, AJ4GY. Thank you. Do we have a vote on that, please?
All in favor?
All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Okay, none. And do we have any discussion about that? Okay. Nope. So it passes unanimously, please. Let's mark that one down. All right. I'm going to toss it over here to Mr. Joe Plunk. NS4E, and he's going to give a little brief summary of this survey that we've been taking and you've been hearing about. We've kind of been talking little bits about it, but he's going to tell you a little bit more about it. Go ahead, Joe.
Thanks, Ty. Appreciate it. So hopefully everyone saw the membership survey results in Sparks that we published. I hope that was insightful. If you're interested in all of the questions, details, I do have a hard copy here that we can pass around with all the results for every question that we asked on the survey. As a result of publishing in Sparks, we've got an additional 3 responses. So we've gone up 3 more responses for a total of 49 survey responses to the questions that we were asking our membership. I highlighted in the Sparks article some of the interesting things that I thought. Some other things we had that I didn't really call out, but we are a lot of extras that are in the club. We had 52.1% of extras responded to the survey. So I found that very interesting. So we've got a lot of expertise in our club, so hopefully we can start leveraging that and sharing that with the membership as we start growing. Additional comments, I shared in Sparks around the fact that we've got some interest in digital. So we're going to try to focus on that and do a little bit of learning around the digital modes that are out there, DMR and such. And let me get to the other thing that I was going to highlight real quick. I apologize, my notes are not complete. Overall, I didn't publish this in Sparks, but I'll share it now with the additional responses. Out of a total of 46 responses, we've got 28% of the club saying that the club activities help them choose equipment. So I found that very interesting. So the club is actually helping amateur operators pick what they do. So all of the results, I've got a copy up here if you want to see all of the additional responses. Appreciate the time and effort that you took to fill out that survey. It helped a lot. One of the additional things is you'll find on the table there is a QR code that links to the signal report for today's meeting. We ask after the meeting tonight, just poke your phone on the QR code. It's 5 questions. I promise it will not take more than 60 seconds. If you don't want to fill it out on your phone, I've got some hard copies up here, but we very, very much want to hear some feedback on the program activities tonight. We want to get our signal report for the meeting. All right, back to Todd.
Okay, guys. We've got a few announcements, and then we'll move on. So just a reminder, 2024 membership. I see a few of you out there filling out forms. You can do that. Feel free to do that either by filling out the form on your computer, printing it off, or sending it in via email, or just print it off and bring it in. Jim is back here. He's raising his hand. He's our treasurer. He's a trustworthy guy and generally a nice guy. I'm just being funny. Jim's awesome, and we thank you for taking care of all of the club funds. So much appreciated. But you can see him. I do want to recognize as well, we've got an event coming up, Mr. Steve. It's called Swamp Stompers, and that's on the 13th, correct?
It's this Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah, it's almost cold enough to, it's gonna get below freezing this weekend, so it's time for Swamp Stompers.
Who do they need to talk to if they want to get involved?
See me. See me tonight, or call or email. We've got everybody that we need to have. We got everything covered, but we're always welcome to have some new people, so we got some cushion.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Now, I've heard this, now tell me if I'm correct or not, because I've heard that sometimes you can have people that are coming for a station, and maybe they stick around for a while and they leave, so they don't necessarily have to come in for like a whole day.
Right. Yeah, well, the stations, the whole thing only goes from about 7 until 4 o'clock, so it's most of the day, but yeah, if you can only stay for a short time, we can usually, we can match what you can do with what we need. So.
Okay, and do we have a frequency that you guys are going to be using?
146.82.
Okay, so we're going to be using the 146.82 repeater.
So so if you can't join us, if you're one of those who wants to sit around in the house and be nice and warm and listen to us, that's okay. I will say this one is not a real active event on the radio, so if you listen in and don't hear much, don't be too surprised, but you'll hear some at the beginning, between 7 and 7:30 you'll hear a little bit, and then towards the end when we're kind of keeping track of who's still on the course and things like that, you'll hear a little bit, but
Got a question right here from AJ 45.
Is HT good enough?
it should be for most of it. And a lot of the stations, I think almost all the stations are going to have crossbands set up, so yes, I would say it'd be all right.
Jeff, yes, it should work.
Should be in the opposite way.
Yeah.
Nice, thank you for that. Thanks for the guys that
Yeah.
worked on the repeater. Ms. Joe Lowenthal, you got anything for us on the training? I would imagine yes.
The extra class is going right now. I think I'm loud enough. Extra class is it off or on? Okay, extra class is going right now. We've got 9 in the class. It'll go for another 5 sessions via Zoom, and then testing on the 17th of February. And then hopefully we'll start up a tech class towards the end of February on Thursday nights, possibly Zoom or in person. I haven't gotten that tied down yet. And then also I've got one thing I would like to do left over from last month is that we had a couple of presentations that they weren't here. One of them is New Ham of the Year. And James, will you come up? Congratulations. And thank you for what you've done and continuing to study and get on the net. And we hope to see you get your gem. Thank you.
Thanks, Joe, for doing that. Thanks for the training. It's a very important part of what the club does is getting new hams. And thank you for that. All right, any other announcements? Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Thank you. My name is Dennis Foster, KJ4BDU, and I'm the president for Mara this year. And Pre-Fest is just around the corner. I want to let everybody know that the date has changed. It's going to be a week early, April 6th. And they've changed the name of the banquet hall. It's a Rainy Banquet Hall. The hours have changed. We're going to be 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturday, April 6th. And because of cost measures and everything, we had to shorten the program, and we had to go with what we could get as far as weekend. Hopefully, we've got it a contract right now. In 2025, we'll go back to the second weekend in April. Also, I need some help in the kitchen. If anyone would like to volunteer in the kitchen, it's not anything exciting. It's just taking care of wrapping burgers and waiting on people. I'm going to be too short this year. I'm always short, but I'm going to be 2 people short this year, and I really need some help in the kitchen. So if anybody'd like to, I've got a pad here. You can give me your name and call sign and telephone number, and I would appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, guys. You want to get involved in some stuff, that's one way to get involved. We always try to work together and help MARA out on this event. And of course, hey, it's great having an in-town ham fest to go to, right? It's just fantastic. So anything we can do to help there. Okay, thanks, Dennis, for coming over. Any other announcements? Okay. Any new business for the club at this time? New business? Okay.